Hello, good evening. How is everybody keeping in the Christmas spirit of things, seeing as we are now well over a week, well, not well over a week, but just over a week into December, so we're starting to get a bit festive here at Gel Nail Box. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Abby and I am an independent representative for Gel Nail Box and I trade as Calibo Nails. So I'm just going to share this video into a couple of places. Hi Tracy, how are you keeping, my love? I hope you're keeping well. I've been umming and ahhing as to what colour to do my nails because I have a rather large selection at the moment. So, but it's just suddenly occurred to me that I have my wonderful Christmas weekend nail wraps and I wanted to try something out. I've not done it before, so it could go terribly wrong, it could work. Hi Sue, how are you keeping? I'm just sharing this if my computer will catch up with me, if you bear with me one moment. After I took my tips off, I popped on some clear power dip just to make me feel as if I had something on whilst I tried to make a decision about what to do. But I can't decide because, like I say, I've got so many different colours and I get bored very quickly, which is a bit of a downside because the polish doesn't obviously give me much reason to have to change my polish very frequently. So, hi Laura, hi Kirsty. Okay, so video's all shared. Right, so what I'm going to try... Oh, let me just mute my notifications. If you can see me and hear me clearly, hi Sean, please do drop me some hearts, drop me a hashtag hey Abby or a hashtag hey new if you've not tuned in before and where you're tuning in from. So I'm going to try a little experiment. Do excuse the noise of the children in the background. Obviously the weekend nails are designed to last for a few days. They're a quick, easy on and off. If you choose to put a top coat over the top of them, they will last as long as your top coat generally lasts. I want to now try and see what will happen if I opt to put a clear power dip over the top. I'd be interested to know to see how long it lasts. So this is what we're going to try, and it could go horribly wrong, but hey ho, this is the joy of lives, isn't it? Okay, so I've got a clear power dip on already anyway, so I'm just going to gently buff the surface of that just to give an area for them to adhere to. So if I do one nail first, because like I say, it could go wrong. Like I've explained before with the weekend nails, hi Donna, I hope you're keeping well. I have very slim nails, so I do tend to have to trim them, but a lot of other people won't need to. If you do have to trim them, it is really simple. Where's the pens? There. If you do have to trim them, it is really easy. Just take a tiny bit off each side as you go, because obviously you don't want to take off too much and end up with them too small. So I am just going to start with one nail, because if it goes horribly wrong there's no point continuing, is there? But it's got to be worth a shot. This is what I love about what I do, because I try out these crazy ideas so that you guys don't have to, and then we can tell you if they work or not. So I've trimmed that up to size. I'm going to remove the cellophane layer off the top because I find that easier to work with when that is off. Oh, that one hasn't got one on it. Okay, fair enough. So as you can see, there are a couple of little layers. You pull it away, leaving you with the sticky bit. You're going to line that up with the middle of your cuticle, obviously not sticking onto your cuticle. And then you're going to push down from the middle and around to the sides, pushing it down as you go. Because I've got quite short nails. Hi Kerry, I've made a decision, love, I'm going to try this and see how it goes. Because I've got short nails, I can trim it off, leaving me with some extra for another time. So obviously you want to push that all down and make sure that that's sealed. And you'll notice you're left with a bit left over at the end. So all you're going to do is take your file very gently at the end of your nail I'm going to file at a 45-degree angle, and that will trim it down automatically to the shape and size of your nail. Okay, that's how easy it is to put the weekend nail wraps on. I am already noticing that they don't seem to like to stick very well onto the power dip. But like I say, this is the point of us trying these things out. It might be because my hands are actually rather warm. I don't know. Let me grab an orange stick instead of using my fingers to rub it, because it might be that I'm too hot. I'm trying to reach behind the computer here, so bear with me. Come on, there we go. Right. So let's try this instead, because obviously the orange stick isn't going to be as hot as my hands. If it doesn't work with the power dip underneath it, what I may do is sign off for now, remove the power dip from my other fingers, and then try putting it direct on my nail, and then doing the power dip over the top, and see how that goes. So I'm not convinced it's going to work over the top of the power dip, but let's give it a go. So I need my base coat and my clear powder. And this is where I've stuck it together too tightly. The power dip is really simple to use. You're literally going to paint on your base. I don't know if you can see actually. You're literally going to paint on your base coat as if you were painting your nails, avoiding obviously your cuticle and your side areas, and you're just going to literally dip it straight in to the pot of powder in the wash, darling, and tap off the excess. That's your first. It's in the washing machine, darling. Why? Mr. X is on the run through the streets of London. Oh, it's in the washing machine, darling. So that's your first coat. You're going to go straight over the top of that again with another coat of base. This will obviously remove the fact that they are easy on and off, because you will need to remove them the same way you would with your powder dip. And then you're going to pop that back into the powder and tap off the excess. Make sure you do your liquid up, because you don't want it drying out, and you also don't want it being knocked over everywhere. And the same with your powder, you don't want powder all over your desk or your work area. So I'm just going to use my big brush just to brush off the excess powder. And then the next layer we want to put on is the activator. This is what solidifies it all and makes it go rock hard. You'll notice the nail area starting to change colour as you apply this, so you know what you have and haven't covered. If you find that you've created some lumps and bumps as you've done it, that's not a problem, because you can gently file this down. It won't cause the problem. I'll show you in a moment. Yeah, so now that's made my nail quite thick, because I've got 2 layers of power dip. So I think what I might do for the other nails is remove the power dip and then try this again. So if you have got some lumps and bumps and you're not happy with how it's turned out, just get your nail file and you can very gently buff any imperfections out, and that'll get rid of it for you.
Oh, battery pickaxe!
For me, that hadn't quite dried. Haha. Never mind. No, let's try that again. Actually, no, I don't think it's not dried. I don't think it likes sticking to the nail wrap. Let's have a look at this. No, it is literally peeling off. It should be rock solid because it's had the activator on it. and it's peeling off of the nail wrap. Can you see that? But it was worth a shot to see if it worked, wasn't it? Yes. And the nail wrap itself doesn't like sticking to the power dip either. So that, I would say it was a complete waste of time, but it wasn't really, because I suppose at least we established what we can and what we can't do. So I will have a rethink about what I want to do on my nails and try something else. I thought I had solved the problem of making weekend nails last for a longer period of time, but it obviously was not meant to be. But there you go, I try these things so that you guys don't have to. So if you have found any interest or any useful information in this video, I thank you very much for tuning in, and if you would be so kind as to share it with your friends, because obviously even if it's something that you're not necessarily interested in, there may be people on your friends list that are, and I really do appreciate the sharing of the love. It's very much appreciated at the end of the day. I'm going to leave you there for now. I may be back on later with some more demonstrations to see what I can do. I want to redo my nails, because it would have been genius if it had worked, wouldn't it? I was just thinking that would be an awesome way to make instant pattern last for a period of time. But it wasn't to be, obviously, but never mind. It just popped into my head. I've tried it so that my customers don't have to. So if you have any ideas of anything else that you'd like to see, or if you'd like me to try and do anything else so that you don't have to, just drop me a message and I'll see what I can do. And I will leave you guys there for now. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye-bye.